speaking on Craftis really quick, we just hyped up Sharp a whole lot. Craftis is one of the Sonics you're not going to see taking that clock as a win condition. This man will swing at you, and he's going to push and push. He's going to make you feel pressured. That's why we see the Fox coming out here from Sharp. He's going to want to make sure he has the ability to smack him back with things like that nair, with the up tilt, and get big combo games to make Craftis slow down.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be starting off here on Battlefield, so it's definitely going to be interesting to see how these two try to find each other's rhythms, try to answer back on those as well. And there we go. We're going to start off with a back air to kind of get that combo start. Try to chase him right off into the platform. Unfortunately, wasn't able to continue anything from there.
Yeah. One of those things that you got to look out for. Oh, my gosh. Did he just take it like that?
Wow. He got the spring hit afterwards, too.
Yeah, listen, that's exactly the matchup. If you're Sonic going into any sort of matchup against a character with a very linear recovery, Spring is a huge asset, as you see right here, as Craftis getting out the gates immediately, almost sending Sharp right back into the drink.
And something I will say about this pick, too, obviously this Fox worked really well against Sonics recently, but Craftis has quite a bit of experience against a certain Fox we all know by the name of Light. And he deals with that extreme, just chokehold of pressure all the time. And he's meeting Sharp every single time. He is falling with all these aerials as well, and he's barely been checked. If we don't see some parries or some good run-up shield pressure that actually punishes Craftis, Sharp's going to be having a bad time here with this pick.
That is for sure. And it's also kind of interesting that you brought up Light, because, I know we're not seeing it right now, but Sharp does have a lot of practice against Sonics as well, who's kind of been the dominant Sonic in Wi-Fi, but we'll see if they can try and find a way to turn this around. Flambo, what are you thinking about this so far?
Dude, I'm just trying to see if we can find a way for Sharp to actually, because normally when you think of Fox, you're like, all right, this character is fast, he can get in, and he has really good boxing tools, but Sonic also not really a slouch in that area as well, right? Also able to keep up, also able to kind of throw out those quick hitboxes to keep the pressure off of him, and right now it looks like there's not much of an answer coming out from Sharp.
Yeah, as you see right here, a steady diet of sharking under these platforms with the up air, again, over the course of the pandemic. We've seen that move get changed to almost shades of its former glory, but again, Sharp running into these Fox problem. Hard time getting this kill off, just barely missing the back air.
I can't stress enough how good Craftis has been on these recovery punishes. The second stock, we saw he went for the high side B. He knew he was going to go for it. And then he keeps covering these illusions to the lower side too. And he can't do a single thing about it. Every single time in there, he got a little bit afraid of potentially of that spring. He was going to try and ride that Firefox up the wall, but a little bit too low, a little bit off angle, and that's why we see that SD there, because that definitely wasn't intentional from Sharp. But Craftis just kept him smothered on every recovery attempt, especially here even on this last stock where he forced him to go so low and he couldn't find a way to hug the wall.
Yeah, that was definitely a rough time, because even if he did go up, Craftis was definitely sitting there waiting to get a back air, force him into a stage tech situation, which honestly can be a little bit tough to pull off sometimes. Sometimes you get the double air dodge, so you air dodge immediately afterwards. So, but yeah, tough spot to be in. Honestly, I'm not envious of where Sharp is right now.
Yeah, and you see, again, a little bit of everything from Sonic's kit here. Again, Sonic is a character where the jury, for the most cases, still sort of out. People are not sure how those characters' results are going to respond, in an offline setting versus an online setting. Obviously, online character is seeing a big spike in play and a big spike in results, but, there's still a lot of tools there to be utilized. You saw, Craftis do a really good job of edge guarding Fox. Again, it's one of those things where it's much easier said in practice than not. But, you saw the down air come into effect. You saw the spring come into effect. Homing attack, the reverse homing attack, where it sends you backwards. So it really sets you up nicely for that back air attempt. And the Swiss Army Knight is out. I think this one's the can opener. Not sure.
Yeah.
We'll figure out. We'll figure out a spot in there for everybody.
And the roulette wheel continues. Now we switch off to the Diddy Kong. This is not something that's too surprising because, obviously he tried to use the Fox as kind of a hitbox wall. It's like, let me put a lot of pressure where Sonic can't do anything. Now he's playing a 2v1 where he's got Banana as a way to keep him in a certain spot. But the thing is with PS2, it's kind of easy for Sonic to navigate around that Banana. So I think if we don't see that Banana, particularly on one of these platforms while he's trying to hold the corner like right now, we're not going to see him really keep Craftis in the corner. So hopefully he can find success in that.
Yeah, right now he's definitely doing a pretty good job, getting some pretty good damage in here at the moment. Certainly the pace is feeling a little bit different here. He's got that Banana in hand. Oh, didn't get the trip, but definitely stopped him from doing what he wanted in the air.
Okay, and here we go. We have what seems to be an attempt here from Craftis kind of slow down Sharp a little bit, but really it's not working out. Now, granted, Sharp's done a good job. Granted, as AJ was talking before, the banana peel is going to stop Craftis from just dashing in straight, right? He has to jump over it. He has to air dodge around it, waveland on the platforms, and we can see that it's working out this far.
Yeah, you watch Sonic play, it's very much, oh,
Wow.
you know, forget everything I was about to say. You just got punched in the jaw, my dude.
Yeah, right.
Duffed. It's like rent was due last week, my man. Come on.
Sometimes a chin check just got to be what gets it done. And right now, with the fact that he's behind, that is not what you want. You want to be able to confirm off that. Unfortunately, a little bit off timing, trying to punish him, not waiting for any roll get up. But if Sharp is paying attention to that situation, now he has some data on how he would move on the platform after being stuck in the tech chase.
All right, there we go. Still going to try and find some damage here. Sharp is struggling to close out this stock. And the crazy thing is I don't think I've ever seen a Sonic down air as much as Craftis has. Like, they've done it at least 6 or 7 times. I never even see it like once or twice.
And when I said this man is aggressive, like we've seen it time and time again. Flambo, like, has there been a single time where Craftis barely ever goes to time? Because he's just always in your face.
Yeah, he's definitely not one of those people that like goes to time very often, and I do love the fact that Sharp was able to get that KO there, because one thing that we didn't really go over right before hopping in is that these are best of 3 until top 8. Yep. So this means that Sharp has to get the win here in order to stay alive in the winner's side.
All right, you see Craftis once again applying pressure with the spin dash to fair. Not going to be enough just yet. Very risky high recovery right there from Sharp, but able to live another day and, you know, but still having a hard time getting out of the corner here. My goodness.
Look at the risk management on a Craftis, too. Every time, oh my god, and then he catches him again on the recovery, not ready for the tech. But every time Craftis has been in the scramble, he recognizes his percent window. I'm at 0, you're at 120. I'm going to mash A, because if I lose this situation, I'm good. I don't have much that's going to happen to me. He keeps pressure up, and that's pretty much stopped Sharp from getting anything going here in this game.
Oh man, and at this point, Craftis just had full control over Sharp's banana peel. Sharp hasn't had a chance to get another one out. Craftis has the pressure, gives it up a little bit. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. Everyone was like, slow down for a second.
Yeah, that was definitely one of those really nervous moments there where, like, you just don't know if Sharp's going to be able to get back because of the plethora of options we've seen Craftis throw out with the spring, among other things. But now we got him back off stage. But no, the monkey flip going to put him right back in the center stage. Oh, no, missed the follow-up. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, gets a parry onto Nair right there. And Nair's been a huge combo starter for Diddy Kong in general, but also for Sharp in this set. And having a rough time getting out of the corner. The banana perfectly thrown right there from Sharp, and at least brings him down back to even stocks.
Yeah, you need to make it like hidden missiles. Wins Marvel. You got to make sure that banana is always there, being annoying, finding that sneak. I told you every single time. High recovery. He's got to get out of there quick, because this is where things derail fast.
Oh yeah, Sharp's bringing it back right now. Oh, nice aggressive. He just stuffed the forward smash. Are you kidding me?
That's a dangerous play to go for, especially with just how big that fist gets. It's definitely, it catches you when you're least expecting it. And again, tried to get the banana into a down tilt situation. This is honestly anybody's game, but Sharp has to step up right now. So Sharp fans, make sure you start giving your energy.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is getting so close, literally down to the wire. Banana could set up for a kill situation right now if Craftis makes a single mistake, and he gets away from the side B, and now you see, it's like Sharp is just holding center stage, trying to bait out a bad option, but he gets no follow-up after the hit.
Ooh. Gets a forward air, puts him off stage, the banana set up, getting in the back air, putting him right back off. He's got the banana in hand, trying to shoot a peanut, just trying to create a little bit of disruption continuously. Puts him back off stage again, going for the angel drop. No!
Nice little mix-up on the recovery right there, using that last-second directional air dodge. The dash attack will connect right there. Craftis is forced to spin dash back to center stage.
Woo!
Connects, but
oh my God!
Tries to go for the heartbeat air dodge down, but then he waited. He waited, and he knew because he recognized the fact that he constantly swung on get up, and he had a feeling he was going to swing there. He went for the tech roll in last time, and he didn't punish it. It's like, okay, he must be thinking that I'm going for a defensive hit, but he saw through it, waited out the timing, and covered him with that back air. That was incredible adjustment from Sharp to get himself into a game 3.
Yeah,
that was actually really smart there for Sharp to just kind of retreat to the ledge, because a lot of people, they love to just keep holding in. They want to land on that stage. And you saw Craftis tried to cut them too, just to try, with the up smash. But oh man. Whew.
Yeah, that was such a closely fought set, man. And again, when you're fighting against Sonic, Sharp had the right idea early. Sonic's going to approach from you from a very linear perspective, especially when he already commits a spin dash. When Sonic commits a spin dash, his only other option is to jump. So if you put Banana on the ground, as Diddy Kong is apt to do, because Banana is one of the best projectiles in the game, or tangible items in the game. So you saw a lot of instances there where Sharp really cut off Craftis at the point of attack. And you saw it on that last stock. It was a game of inches. That get-up attack just barely nicked him, and the get-up attack barely missed Sharp when he went for that back air.
And another thing that happens with spin dash as well, we see it out of Sonic's often, is actually he'll use down air to cancel. You cannot do that in front of Diddy Kong, because Diddy Kong can instantly react to it. It's like, oh, here, have some potassium. And then that's it. You can't do a single thing about that situation. We see a couple stages that are gone. Obviously, Kalos, when Sonic is on deck, doesn't matter whether it's an aggressive one or not. You remove that stage. It's easy for them to get away, camp, and just, you can't interact. So I'm not surprised that Kalos is gone on his stage pick. But Yoshi's was left open. Skiff, how do you feel about a Sonic on Yoshi's?
Okay, now this isn't quite Sonic's, right? But usually when Sonic's is on the screen, you do not leave Yoshi's open because people like to think, they're like, okay, if I bring him to Yoshi's, I'll be able to wrangle him in because Sonic's is no stranger to timing out, right? But he's one of the most aggressive. Sonic is still a very, very good character on the stage. The only thing that happens is you open up combos for earlier kills for him. You just, and the Craftis is already aggressive. Like, why are you taking an aggressive Sonic here?
Hey, you know, maybe he wants to scrap. I mean, so far it's not working out. Craftis at 11%. We have, on the other side, Sharp at 52. Hasn't really gotten his stride yet, so maybe you're onto something, Skiff, because right now, Craftis is owning the stage. He has control. There we go. A little bit of a fight back, and that's when I see more from Sharp. Keep it even.
Yeah, getting Nick with that dash attack right there and almost being able to combat it into down air. And again, if you're Craftis, you have to be very careful of those big combo starters, you know, not just in general, but especially at the ledge. You've seen multiple times where, you know, things like neutral air into down air or dash attack potentially into an air dodge feed into a down air could be something that, you know, could very much be a factor here. But, you know, right now, at least Sharp's doing a good job keeping it close.
Yeah, right now Sharp is just mostly trying to go for option coverage. He realized he was getting pressured heavy, so he's putting out preemptive forward airs and such. As I'm swinging where I think you're going to go. But so far, Craftis hasn't budged to any of those spots. And then he gets hit by the F-tilt as off stage as well. We all know how Sonic is at off stage play, but I can't believe he's getting it back. But my man said, get out of here. You are not getting back on stage.
Both forward smash kills from Craftis so far have been angled up forward smashes. And honestly, he's been throwing them out in the right place. And we just tried to see that down air spike. Sharp is trying hard to even this up as fast as possible. Haven't taken a single hit. Of course, I said something to ruin that entirely. Oh my God, this is big damage.
Oh my gosh!
I was 100%ing. I thought he was going to down air.
Yep.
I thought he does that all the time. And this man's bravery to still keep monkey flipping in front of that forward smash.
Oh!
He is smoked! You know, he got that off of that last air dodge. He did it down air on too. He's basically reading into the fact that he's getting really defensive now.
Equal opportunity smoke, baby. Doesn't matter if you're a fox or
Wait, was that a 0 to death?
It might have been.
It might have been.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it really has. Now, I mean, if you think about it, like, okay, we finally got a stock here. That's a good spot to be in for Sharp, but still down a whole stock. Sharp hasn't. Oh no.
Oh,
okay.
not like this.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I was gonna say he hasn't had a chance to take out too many banana peels, right? The stage is so small that he hasn't really been able to get that space. But hold on, maybe a quick cheesy one? Nah, not today, bro. No fondue.
I mean, hey, that's part of the problem, man. When Diddy Kong's on stage, the game's not over till it literally says game.
True.
Diddy Kong's got the cheese factor. He's got some great offensive options. He can create a lot of problems for Craftis here. You can see Craftis trying to just put this away, trying to keep up that aggressive playstyle going. Sharp honestly just needs to make a few minor adjustments, and this could be a different game that we're talking about. But that okay, never mind.
I mean, look, Yoshi's might as well be Olive Garden. Ask for all the extra cheese you want because you can kill so early off of so many different angles. And right now, even with 90% behind, like on last stock, there's still the potential that if Craftis screws up, he can die significantly early to one good down air read off stage, and he has to be careful if he goes a little bit too aggressive after Sharp off stage.
All right, you see Sharp doing a good job calling out these jumps, like I mentioned earlier, with these forward airs, but another bad off-stage position and a great weight on the barrels, but forced to land on stage. Oh, no.
Oh,
the attack, he got it.
Ah! He's not alive.
He's coming back.
Oh, he's still alive.
He can't do it. He tried it. He tried it.
It was definitely a good attempt at the end there, but too little too late. And Craftis could have taken this first set here 2-1. Honestly, I'm a little shocked. I mean, I am a little bit biased towards Sharp in general. Again, one of my favorite players to watch as well. But, man, Craftis came out here guns a-blazing.
Yeah. I mean, this is something we've seen time and time again. We were talking about the fact that Sharp has been on the come up on offline, and people didn't realize that pre-COVID, but he's still incredible online. Craftis, however, was one of the people who was one of the biggest threats in New England that nobody really knew about. Yeah. Obviously, we got the Mars, we got the Light, we got Lade, and then there's people like Craftis, who just everybody's like, wait, this is Sonic. It's just Sonic, right? Nothing's gonna happen until you get down there at 17 times, and you're wondering, why did I get 0 to death? 4 times in that set. And he's just that good. And I think the history he had against Sharp probably played a factor into that set, and that might have made Sharp play a bit more defensive than we're used to seeing out of him.
Yeah, I feel like for Sharp especially, like, you kind of come into this bracket and, like, seeing Craftis as the person you have to play first, like, you're just kind of like, come on. You know, it's like of all the people I could have played, I have to run into
There's people from all over the world in this bracket, and I have to play
this guy.
Do you want to come over for lunch? Like, I don't know.
That set could have actually been played offline.
That's
Like,
true.
it could have.
Go from Rhode Island.
When's the last time we had that? When it was there was a match. It was Aaron versus Goblin.
Oh,
they
yeah.
actually played one of their
They
matches
could've just
offline.
went and saw each other.
Yeah, they did. No, Goblin went
Wait,
there in
they
place.
did?
Yeah.
I thought that was
That's
a
funny.
joke. That's
No,
hilarious.
they did it in bracket. Goblin showed up.
Speaking of Goblin, he's actually in the bracket today. We completely forgot to mention him as well. That's another great contender. He's been picking up Ike lately for a lot of matchups that he doesn't feel comfortable with Roy in, which I think is weird because you take your controller, you just do this a few times with Roy, and then you get PGR.
You're
so,
not
like,
wrong.
It's,
Well, you know.
Yeah, but
You're out here just saying Goblin's free, huh?
no.
moving on.
Florida, stand up.
Anyways, congratulations to Craftis, like we mentioned, as he moves on in this bracket 2-1. As I mean, no bias at all. Happy birthday, Sonic. By the way, once again, love you. But we got another great set coming up for you guys coming up. You know, if you're familiar with Smash in general over the past year, these names might ring familiar to you. We're gonna have Chag going up against Shiny Mark. 2 players, I mind you, have qualified for the offline portion of the Smash World Tour. Yeah. So you're going to see a lot more of these guys, you know, in the next coming months. So, you know, what are your thoughts going into this next match, guys?
So, been watching a lot of these guys. Chag is a fantastic Palutena from Mexico. Honestly, has been a really great player. I think they're technically ranked number 2 because I don't think Leo's